Hey everyone, it's Eternal Realm owner. Welcome you guys. Why is that person here? That's so random. Adele, do you know who that person is? Of course I do. That's 90 Cell, the head of House 90. He's someone very closely related to the original story's protagonist. It's not just a close relationship either. His bloodline is determined from birth. That's the protagonist's father, the Sword Saint, who created the most powerful house through talent alone. That's the Sword Saint. Aren't they just trying to get us eliminated from the start? There are others who know him as well. Well, he defeated quite a number of demon houses, after all. Naturally, we don't expect you all to withstand the full force of the Sword Saint. He'll only use up to 10% of his strength. If he were able to use his full strength, we wouldn't stand a chance. Isn't 10% too easy? Not at all. Even when weakened, a monster is still a monster. 10% of the Sword Saint could easily destroy an entire city. I wonder how this intake will pass such a brutal test. There must be a certain standard they're expecting for a pass. I'd like to use the information scroll if I could, but we don't have much money, and the number of questions is limited too. With your current levels, you can't face him alone, so we'll divide you into teams of 4. To keep things fair, the top 8 from the first test will be placed in separate locations, and the rest will be assigned randomly. The top 8. That must include the 7 deadly sins heirs and me. Well, guess I was carried. Those stairs again. I'm used to them by now. Are they saying something like I got a lucky draw, and the rest of them got duds? Get a pass and come back safe. Yes, I wish you success as well, Miss Wren. Now, I will call out the names. Starting with Group 1. Group 33 Leader, Adele. Team Members, Kina, Chris, Sanchez. I don't recognize those names. Are they extras who didn't have much significance in the original story? I'm Adele. Nice to meet you. Hi, I'm Chris. This is Kina. And that's Sanchez. A half-demon as the leader, what a disgrace to my house. Now even nobodies are looking down on me. A disgrace to his house? Does he think he's one of the 7 deadly sins heirs? Well, let's do our best anyway. Yes. I'll give it my all. First, we need to assign roles. Please share what kind of weapons or abilities you use. Let's start with you, Chris. My ability is mana transformation. I can deploy this triangular prism and morph it into armor or a sword. It doesn't have high killing power, but it's versatile. I see. That's not bad at all. He passes. Next, Kina. I'm not really the type for combat. I'm more of a support type. A support type. I pray to the demon god to enhance my allies' speed. How was that? Feeling lighter, aren't you? I think so. You're so direct. I was joking. Don't be upset. That's better than having nothing, but it's so weak I can barely feel it. I honestly don't know how she passed the first test. Now it's your turn. My ability is... Look at this. A hardening ability, perfect for a tank. Now it's your turn to show. Mine is teleportation. You look surprised. Awesome. Teleportation. That's a really GOO ability. Thanks for the compliment. Still, who knows what variables may come up, so I won't reveal all the details of my ability just yet. The positioning is simple. Chris and Sanchez, who are good at defense, will be up front. I'll take the center, and Kina will support me from the rear. Everyone okay with that? Sounds good. Now we'll begin the Sakono test. Each group, prepare yourselves. It's finally starting. Group 1, step forward. Even though they're facing the Sword Saint, they've got fire in their eyes. I couldn't even see him move. That's really just 10% of his power. Next group 2. Next group 3. Group 4, come forward. No way. There's no point, we're definitely going to lose. All right, you two may skip the test. Will the remaining 2 proceed? Yes, we'll give a shot. They're actually going ahead with IT. I see. The qualification to pass this second test might be that. What? Do they not need to take the test? Of course not. Group 4, begin. You can't handle Cell with 2 people. Let's keep watching a little longer. If he used real sword aura, they'd be in 2 pieces now. Can we really defeat such a monster? Are you really scared of a mere human? I can hear his legs shaking from here. Group 5. Group 9. Group 10. We'll forfeit. Group 20. Group 30 come up. A total of 5 teams forfeited by the time we got to Group 30. Not a single group managed to land a meaningful strike on the Sword Saint. A battle against an undefeatable opponent, and no restrictions for leaving midway. Whoa! He blocked it. The further back we go, the longer the fights last. Their skills are getting better compared to the previous applicants. I see. So that's the true condition for passing the second test. Our turn will be soon. I'm shaking all over. I've figured out how to pass the second test. What do you mean? The criterion is that even if you lose to an overwhelming force, you have to get back up and fight until the end. Judging by how the instructors are handling quitters and how strong the Sword Saint is, I'm sure of IT. But. Forget about this but. Next group 33. Let's try to defeat the Sword Saint. Can we really do this with our power? What? Sure, let's try IT. Yeah, IT doesn't matter if we lose. What does it matter if I'm only a half-demon or not? With the talent of Adele, the strongest villain, I can win. Now, let's begin. Unlike with the main character, I don't have much information about Cell as I didn't specify much. What should I do here? Don't get nervous and fight in your positions. Ikrite. Humph, I know what to do. He's coming. Kina, protect Chris. Leave it to me. I need to reduce the impact of his fall. Sanchez. I know. I withstood IT. Very good. I saw a gap right before his second slash. But it's too obvious of a gap. My instincts are telling me not to go in. Could he be baiting US? Does he have an AI in him or something? The Sakono attack is coming soon. Go to your positions. Shit, I can't handle it. Chris is at his limit. Sanchez's arms are starting to crack. A single attack did all that. This isn't good. Just last a little longer. Again. It's gotten even stronger. What are you waiting for? We're all going to die at this rate. We need to last a little longer. You crazy fuck. We're the only team to have blocked the second attack. Are you going to do the same thing? Are you okay, Chris? I know it's hard, but just trust me one more time. What are you doing, Adele? He's going to attack again. You have a plan, right? Yes, I have. I'll drive a sword into his throat for sure. He's coming, Chris. Sanchez, you're going to have to last without Chris's barrier this time. What? What the hell do you mean? Position transfer to move. Position transfer to designate. Die 90 cell. This bastard. I have to hold on one more time. Trait darkness. If IT weren't for Chris' barrier, my insides would have burst. The position transfer failed, but at least I have trapped him. A pitch black space with not a trace of light. Even I can't see anything in here. But I have the form of darkness. In this space, it's stronger than any weapon. I'll defeat him with everything I've got. This guy's a total monster. This time, you're the one who has been lured in. Sword Saint. Form of darkness, black blade rain. What the hell is going on in there? Looks like it's almost over. This silence. I really like IT. That was fun. We did it, Adele. That was seriously amazing. How did you manage to do IT? It's thanks to everyone working so well together. What about Sanchez? He was in a bit of shock, but the instructors are helping him recover. I see. That's a relief. Then, shall we finish this? Finish IT. Isn't IT already over? What are you doing? Well, don't we need to make sure he's really dead? For a half-blood, you're not half bad. Still, compared to Fran, he's nothing special. Of course not. He was born inferior. His true nature will show through, no matter what. So stupid and vulgar. What the hell? Who's that? Those horns. Is that Bear's? Why is she looking at me like that? That's so scary. As expected of the 7 deadly sins heirs. They're already in a battle of intimidation. Who's going to win, I wonder? Obviously, Fran. The other girl wouldn't even make a decent snack. I mean, maybe she's not that weak. Wait, isn't that Renee? Why is she radiating bloodlust? Pixie Adele. Yes? What is IT? Are you really asking because you don't know? Yes, I am. I'll be watching you from now on. What? Thought I was going to get complimented or something. Looks like I'll have to keep my eyes on Renee. Wow, they're still at IT. And that girl across from her. Who is she? Blue eyes, long hair, a single oni horn on her bare forehead. She's from the House of Lust, Laurel Fran. But why is she trying to fight Renee here? I paid so much attention to the human world story that I'm totally clueless about the demon world. Hey, you half-blood. Why is she calling me suddenly? Become my slave. Are you crazy? Stop now. Unnecessary fights are prohibited in Satan. Resolve your personal problems outside. Aries blocked IT. Good thing nothing bad happened between the 7 deadly sins before the entrance ceremony. She must be really messy up in the head. Are you all right, miss? Your group is up next, so you should. Good job. Just what kino of relationship are you two in? Are you dating a half-demon? I'm being treated better now that I've passed. Thank you, miss. You hide your strength, didn't you? To look weaker. Group 34, come forward. I need to go. I won't tell anyone. I guess she thinks I'm a priest of the family. You. What's your name? Me. Yes, you. My name is Adele. Adele, not a bad name. Why did you call me over? Why, you ask. You interrupted me earlier. Leave that bear skank and serve me. Now bear witness to my irrefutable appeal. I will steal you and flatten that skank's nose. I'm sorry, but my missus' turn is up. Next time. Wait. It's not working. Will I finally be able to see Renee's full power? Are you ignoring me? Just how strong is she? They've high expectations for the children of the other 7 deadly sins. What an intense standoff. She's even more incredible than I thought. Ha ha ha. She's pretty funny, too. She's just walking up to the Sword Saint. What is she thinking? Not bad. No way. Did I see that right? She won that easily. So that's why Cell didn't attack Renee as she approached. He had already identified her level of power. It's unfortunate that I didn't have the chance to see her be ridiculed by the Sword Saint, but she has to be capable of at least that much if she wishes to stand up to me. Do you mean that if all the children of the 7 deadly sins gathered, they could defeat the real Sword Saint? What? No being can defeat the Sword Saint as of now. Maybe if the previous Demon King was still alive. But if the children have skills that surpass 10% of the Sword Saint. Are you mocking me? Anyone with eyes would know that that pathetic fake is far weaker than 10% of the Sword Saint's true power. So I had trouble against a fake that wasn't even a tenth of the real deal. I may be the creator of this world, but I know nothing about the demonic realm. But this anticipation is beating in my heart. Let's watch and see how things go. Next, Group 35. Only the 7 deadly sins were left. And maybe it's because of the impact of Renee's test, but the other children also defeated the Sword Saint. It was so one-sided, it was hard to figure out the differences in strength between the children of the 7 deadly sins. I know who the 2 strongest are, though, so I shouldn't need to worry. This concludes the entrance exams. Everyone, gather in front of the podium. We will announce the results of the second test. Everyone who participated in combat passed, regardless of whether they won or not. As for the others, as I thought, the people who quit failed. Good work to those who passed. With this, you are now all official members of Satan, as well as official trainees. But don't get excited. A hellish rodo is ahead of you, and it's so hard that you'll want to quit. To those who passed, gather for the entrance ceremony in 2 days. As for the 8 people who defeated the Sword Saint, stay where you are. Why does he want us to stay? Don't you think he might be trying to reward us with that armory he mentioned during the first exam? All of you have passed the exam with excellent performance, so as I promised I will give you the opportunity to enter the armory. I have a question. Speak, Trainee Bolton, can we exit with tons of weapons? Satan weapons sound super useful. As expected of Leakin Bolton, the son of envy, his greed and curiosity know no bounds. He had a decent screen time in my novel. No. It'll be difficult for you to focus if you wield multiple weapons, so only one will be permitted. As we are short on time, I will not entertain any more questions. Follow me. I'll take you to the armory. Now, this is the perk that Satan is giving you. Whether you make your best choice or your worst choice is up to you. Is this really weaponry? Why does the door look like some kind of a dungeon entrance? You may enter one by one, in the order opposite that of the second exam. Just in case, each of you will be inspected on the way out. Wait, so I'm the last one? So he's just doing whatever he wants. Great, I'm the first one. I'm gonna pick the best one. Shut up and go in already. I'm gonna pick an artifact since I already have a weapon. What about you, Adele? I think I'll also go with an artifact. Hold on, does that mean everyone else will also do that? Will there be anything left by my turn? Whoever is next, go in. Isn't this so cool? As expected, everyone's coming out with artifacts. Should I go with armor instead? Adele, it's your turn. I see you went with a bracelet, miss. Could I ask what its features are? You'll find out once you go inside. There's descriptions in there. Descriptions? Yes. But some items don't have descriptions. I see. Some don't have descriptions. Does that mean they're that worthless? I don't that'd be the case since they're taking such good care of them. I'm sure there's something special about them. You're the last one. If you have something to say, say it. Your face is telling me not to say anything. Could I ask what it means when an item doesn't have a description? It means that we have yet to figure out exactly what it is. So you haven't figured out who the owner is or what kind of abilities it has. You can say that. If you're lucky, you might end up with an item with amazing abilities, but if you're unlucky, you might have to suffer a curse for the rest of your life. We don't have too much time, so go on in. I guess it's all up to whether going last is a good thing or not. It's pretty bright and tidy inside. I hope nothing jumps out all of a sudden. It must be through there. Whoa, this is crazy. This spear looks pretty unique. Let's take a look at the description. Twin Fong Spear, a spear used by an unnamed demon to hunt serpents. The vengeful spirits of the serpents who were slain reside within, and when infused with a certain amount of mana, the forms of two serpents emerge. Its description makes it sound so important, but its abilities aren't all that great. And I already have my daggers, so I don't particularly need them. Starlight Crystally. A crystal orb imbued with starlight, once used by a skilled astrologer. It's not very compatible with me since I use the dark element. I might be able to use it as a torch, but I'll pass. Why is this one empty? I wonder what kind of item was in here. The Great Circlet of the Victor. Grants the wearer exceptional recovery ability and stamina, and until the death of the owner. This artifact belongs to the owner until they die. This is the one that Bolton had on his head. That greedy bastard. I got rid of binding items in my novel. I never thought I'd run into one here. That probably means most of the good artifacts are already. The Bind of the Python. No longer here. Flag of the Demon General. Insignia of the Fallen Noble. There's nothing left I can take. The 7 deadly sins took most of the good ones. What should I do? Most of the armor and weapons are not very good. I guess I have no choice. But if this is a cursed artifact... Right. I could use that method. I need to save up as much gold as possible, but I'll use it for now. Tell me about the broken sword without a description in the weaponry. You must pay for this information. Please pay with either an artifact above relic grade or 100 gold coins. Wait a second. Tell me about the damaged scroll without a description right next to this. Please pay at least 50 gold coins. 50 gold. I see. Since it tells me the cost, I just need to go with the item that costs the most. There are a total of 7 boxes without descriptions in this row, so I'll ask in order. Tell me about the eagle-shaped black stone. Please pay at least 1 gold coin. If it's just 1 gold coin, exchanges the owner's fortune with someone else's misfortune. This must be the one. Please pay at least 100 gold. Please pay at least 50. None of them are particularly good. There's only 2 left. Please. This is an artifact of at least the mythical grade. Please pay at least 300 gold coins. Mythical grade? I hit the luck. This one might even be better than the artifacts everyone else took. I'll take this one. What is this strange feeling? It feels like someone's watching me. That necklace. Right, there was one more left. Are these also Adele's senses? Tell me about this unnamed necklace. What? Why is it suddenly? You must offer a god. Offer a god. Is this a legendary item? I thought I was doomed, but unexpectedly, I got lucky instead. Wait, it's too early to be happy. Which god should I offer? Right now, I don't even have a minor god, let alone the demon god. What exactly is this necklace? Maybe I should try infusing a bit of mana into it. Damn it. How frustrating. If only I knew what it was capable of. It just keeps telling me to offer a god, nothing else. I should try some tricks. Tell me which god is related to the unidentified necklace in the basement. Offer a god. That didn't work. Even if I rephrase the question, I'll probably get the same answer. Should I just give up? No, I'm sure of it. This is something way more valuable than any ordinary artifact. My instincts are telling me that much. Just to be sure, let's check something. Status window. Humph. Just as I thought. Well, no one else would be interested in something like this anyway. I can take my time figuring it out. What's that necklace? It was one of the items without a description. You chose an artifact without knowing its function or identity. So you do know something about it. No, I don't know anything at all. He's making that face again. Why does he dislike me so much? All right. I'll believe you. As a Citan instructor, I have to trust my cadets. Now, take good care of the artifacts you've chosen. In times of hardship, they may even serve as an extra life. Yes, sir. Everyone here besides me is someone who'll likely lead the demon world one day. They'll get tons of investment and support in the future. If only I could get some of that too, it'd be really nice. Will I really be able to make it here in Citan? All right, dismissed. We'll meet again at the entrance ceremony. Shall we head back to our dorm, Miss Renee? Yes. Group 33 leader. Sorry, was I too rude when we first met? Balton. Nice to meet you, I'm Balton. The way you fought was really impressive. Nice to meet you too, Balton. I'm Adele. This came out of nowhere, but hey, it's good I've the one approaching me first. This asshole. What the hell is he doing all of a sudden? Balton's the kind of guy who doesn't give a damn about the weak. He only shows interest in strong people and is driven by jealousy and greed. He once pushed the protagonist in the human world to the brink of death, but once he realized the protagonist's potential, he spared him and said they would fight again later. In short, he's a battle-crazed lunatic. What's wrong? You seem to be struggling. It's nothing. There are people stronger than me nearby, so why did you come to me? Position transfer to target set. Let's stop this, okay? The test just ended, and we're all tired. Damn it, my hand. I didn't even see that coming. You are strong. Let's fight here and now. Until one of us dies. He's insane. What a psycho. As I said before, I have no intention of fighting. Stop it. If you want to fight my guard, you'll have to fight me too. Ha ha. As much as I love to fight, taking on both of you would be a bit much. And I'd rather not get hurt before the school even starts. Well, I am sure there'll be plenty of chances. See you next time, Adele. He says he doesn't want to get hurt before school starts, but he wanted to fight me to the death. What a psychopath. Now that I've seen it firsthand, I really can't get a read on this guy. Let's go, Adele. Yes, Miss Renee. It's only been one day, but it feels like several days have passed. I'm starting to look forward to life at Seitan. Maybe it's because of yesterday's hardships, but I feel unusually refreshed today. My body feels better, too. I'm definitely growing stronger. All right, let's try on the uniform that Seitan sent over. They knew where we were staying and sent it directly. They're being quite considerate. It's more comfortable than I expected. They said we aren't allowed to wear anything but uniforms for 3 years, but at least this uniform is practical. I gave Renee her uniform, too. I wonder how she looks in it. Should I go have a LODK? Who is it? It's Adele, Miss Renee. I wanted to ask if you needed anything before heading out. Come in. You look beautiful in this dress, going somewhere. Even her ears turned red. Is she embarrassed? She has a surprisingly cute side. It's a rare day off, so I thought I'd walk around the city a bit. Please take time to rest as well, Miss Renee. I'll take my leave now. Wait. You have something you need to do. Don't you? Excuse me. Something I need to do. Wait, what did I forget? Guard me. Right. I need to guard her. I forgot about that after getting too excited at the thought of resting alone. I'll go with you. Let me just change my clothes. Wait for now. For how long are you planning to keep staring? Of course. I'll wait outside. My day off. The city is lively and clean. It's hard to believe a war took place just 10 years ago. While reconstruction is still underway in the outer regions of the capital. It looks like the humans may have won the war but failed to fully take the capital. Adele. Let's eat that. You mean street food, yes. What kind of skewer is it? It's a skewer of seasoned buck and vegetables. I wonder if it's kind of like chicken skewers. I'll have 2, please. It's tasty. Do you like it? Yeah, it's delicious. To think someone as stoic as Renee can make a face like that. It's been such a long time since I had a real break. This is probably the last time I'll have such leisure time. A giant statue in the middle of the city. Who is she? Who is this a statue of? You really don't know? That's the first Demon King. The first Demon King. Now that I think about it, she does resemble Diana. You won't get many chances to see the first Demon King's face up close. Let's get a closer look. What the? The necklace is glowing. One of the jewels on the necklace has turned gray. What on earth is happening? What are you doing, Adele? Why did you suddenly pull out your artifact and start looking at it? Was I seeing things? No, I definitely saw light coming from the statue. And the color of the necklace changed. I really was the only one who saw it. Even I only ever received vague answers like offer a god. But now I've discovered something significant in the most unexpected place. This necklace is definitely connected to the first Demon King. If I investigate everything related to it, I'll uncover something. Let's head back, all right, Miss Renee. I'm really curious about the true nature of this necklace now. The next morning, after our break, Renee and I headed to Satan. Let's hurry. The entrance ceremony is about to start. Okay. The headmaster and instructors were already seated inside the auditorium, where the ceremony will take place, and Ireland 100 new students arrived. It's just a normal entrance ceremony. I can't believe that little kid is our headmaster. Little kid. That kid was the monster who overwhelmed us with just her presence. Still, she's cute. Cute, my ass. She's covered in tattoos, and she has the body of a child. You call that cute, and what the heck is wrong with her eyes? I mean, she's adorable. She can read minds too. Everyone, silence. The entrance ceremony will now begin. With Instructor Aries' shout, the entrance ceremony started. Just as the headmaster's somewhat ordinary speech was about to end as the atmosphere was settling down. You must abide by the rules of Satan. And with that, the headmaster's speech has ended. Now, let us begin the oath-taking of the top cadet and the runner-up. Top cadet, runner-up, please go up to the stage. As expected, those two got those positions. Renee seems unfazed. Well, her sole reason for enrolling is revenge for her mother. She probably has no interest in competition. As for me, no matter what anyone says, I need to focus solely on what I have to do. It's this creepy guy again. What's with this stalker? No. Don't react. Ignore him. Relax. Don't get caught up because of him. Top cadet, please step forward. As expected from someone said to be blessed by the gods. The Demon King's daughter, Diana. Now that she's taken the top cadet spot too, who could possibly stand in her way, we solemnly swear. We, who have been accepted into Satan, shall wipe away our disgrace and pledge to rebuild the demonic realm. As her DATH acted, the atmosphere inside the auditorium changed. You could feel the anger from those who had lost their homes and families to the humans. If anyone finds out I'm of the arson bloodline, even thinking about it is horrifying. In the worst-case scenario, I'll be tortured for eternity. That concludes Satan's entrance ceremony. Cadets, please check the bulletin Baro Behino you defined your assigned class. Once confirmed, proceed to your classroom. Let's go, Miss Renee. Okay. Let's see. I'm in. Class A. What about Renee? Too bad. You're in Class C, Miss Renee. Honestly, I didn't want us to be separated. Do you think I cannot see that smile on your face? You're still my guard, so you better come when I call for you. Of course, Miss Renee. Nice. Looks like I'll be able to relax for a bit now. You want to die, you filthy-looking bastard. Wait, this guy is the family of Gluttony, son of Varus, Samuel. If I remember correctly, he's pretty strong among the 7 deadly sins. He's picking a fight despite running into me. It's ridiculous, but I'll have to avoid it on a day like this. I wasn't paying attention. I am sorry. Get lost. You're lucky it's the first day of school. Why are all the children of the 7 deadly sins like this? Surely there's no chance Balton is in class of 2, right? So you refuse to believe me? That's not the point. I'm a proper instructor of Satan now. But that child is too dangerous. I am telling you from experience that it'll be better for me to handle them. There is student Alrioi assigned to me, the Class A instructor. You can't just walk all over me like this. Enough. Sit down, instructor idea. So mean. Why is it always me? Instructor Aries, what's the reason you wish to switch the class you're in charge of? I intend to handle trainee Adele myself. I've faced countless people like that kid on the battlefield. That boy was born a murderer. He could point his blade at his allies at any moment, so he has to be restrained now. Aren't you being overly cautious about a half-demon? Indeed. He's significantly weaker than the children of the 7 deadly sins as well. No, strength is not just decided by power. That is why I wish to handle Class A. Adele needs caution, hold on. So in the end, you just mean that you can't trust me. I'm sorry if I made you feel bad. When will you stop treating me like a kid? Enough you two. I understand your concerns, Instructor Aries. But classes have already been assigned. Switching them now would do no more good than harm. I understand. However, it wouldn't hurt to be cautious. Instructor idea, pay special attention to that child named Adele. Yes, understood. Now, we can conclude the meeting. Instructors, go to your classes and greet the children. Why am I so unlucky? I guess it's a relief it's not Diana. And that IT isn't Bolton either. Did you follow me all the way here? The class assignments were random. How wonderful. I will bestow upon you the privilege of being my slave here. There she goes again. Hey, you two. If you don't shut up, I'll kill you. What are you saying, you adolescent brat? What? Brat? I'll kill you. I'll get along, right? You guys sure are noisy. You aren't fighting on the first day, are you? That instructor is. Welcome, everyone. I'm the instructor in charge of Class A, Idea. Remember my name. To introduce myself, I am your senior, and people call me the Legio of Calamity. Legion of Calamity. That very famed Legion of Calamity, who killed 10,000 humans by themselves at the Pollux River. Wasn't IT 30,000? Someone that strong is my instructor. I guess this improves my chances of survival. My introduction is done. So I'll go over how our classes will progress. Hunting method. I'll be teaching you this. We aren't hunting animals or demonic beasts. Then, what are we hunting? We'll be hunting one of the reasons you came here, humans. Humans. So this is where things really get going. I'll only be teaching hunting methods, magic and weaponry will be taught by the other instructors. She's got a fine face for an instructor. On top of that, I'll be in charge of your basic stamina training. My weakness. Now, let's begin our first class. Everyone, please gather at the training grounds. WOAH, this area is huge. It's maybe 4 or 5 times the size of a typical field. Is it for weapons or magic? All right. Everyone here. Concentrate and keep your eyes focused on this thing. They aren't real humans. Just illusions I've created with my magic. I created the Sword Saint at the entrance exam. A clone nearing a tenth of the power of the Sword Saint. She's a monster. Satan is quite formidable, but the Royal Academy far exceeds IT. It's really bone-chilling. The task is simple. Pass the humans and reach me. So, who should we start with? You said your name was Adele, right? Why don't you try stabbing my throat? UKE you did to the Sword Saint. Following Instructor Aries. I've been noticed by Instructor Idea now too. Am I not sparring directly with you, Instructor? There is an instructor amongst the humans. A source of mental fortitude and their leader. Humans fall like dominoes once their leader falls. And if their leader is strong, they will be too. I will act as the leader of the humans. I see. I understand. Sun Tzu's Art of Wars defeat the enemy by capturing their chief. Subduing the leader amongst all those human soldiers. That's too easy. Of course, IT will be impossible for you to subdue me. So let's just call it a pass if you get your hands or a weapon on my body. Now begin. Position transfer to move. Is this count as pass, Instructor? Several dozen meters separated me and Instructor Idea. But this much distance is nothing to me now. I could only span a couple of meters at first. This is great progress. I'll be able to destroy an enemy base with ease now. I get why I was told to watch out for you. You pass. Go back to your place. Yes, understood. Is it hostility or curiosity? I don't know what part of me made them so worked up. They didn't discover who I am, did they? Now, you saw what Cadet Adele did, right? Those who fail will receive additional classes. Die, you humans. They do the basics well. As expected of demons. Well, they're normal humans without powers, so it was expected. But they only managed to take a few down. If Instructor Idea began controlling them directly. Ouch. That's gotta hurt. I'll jump over you all. Position transfer really is overpowered. I should be able to aim for the top of the class at this rate. Next student, move aside. Is it Samuel's turn? Let's see if his cocky personality matches his skills level. I'll begin. He wiped them all in the blink of an eye. So this is magic, Gluttony Samuel's unique ability. It's a monstrous skill that ears through everything. I'll let him take the top spot in the class for now. Well. What's with this batch? Well, it's to be expected. There's no way an instructor would get blown away by a cadet. You blew away everything besides me. That was really impressive, enough to shock me for a second. But unfortunately, you failed. The reason I ask very simple. If you don't kill their leader, humans will always find replacements to fill their ranks, no matter how many you kill. Just like this. So many soldiers so quickly. That's got to be at least 200. But your magic was quite powerful. For a first-year student, that is. Next student set up. His face is full of discontent, but he is taking the result quite well. Samuel, your overconfidence in your abilities is why you failed. If you had focused on the target like me, you would have passed without any issues. Ha ha ha. You have waited long. It is finally my turn now. Front of the 7 deadly sins. I wonder how she will pass. You lowly minions dare block. Why isn't she moving? Did something happen? What should I do? As expected. Fran, a child of lust, doesn't fight directly. She controls her minions like a queen bee. Basically, she can't do anything without her minions. I need to do something. Help me, my slave, a slave. Did she just call him a slave? What is she thinking saying something like that? Hurry up and help me already. Wait, is it possible she can't cast skill on herself? No, that shouldn't be the case. Maybe she has some special reason. Help me. Thanks a lot. Don't mention it. I'm just glad you weren't seriously hurt. Healing magic, but that's a power only humans can use. Which means this child must be a half-demon too, to think I'm in the same class as someone with a rare healing talent. I don't remember her name, but I need to find a way to make a contact with her. Should I try approaching her now? Student Adele, Student Fran was asking you for help earlier. Now that the test is over, it'd be nice if you could help her walk. Oh, I understand. I'll be on my way. Her timing couldn't be any worse. Useless Fran. Please get up already now that it's over. Did you see everything? What are you talking about? Don't act clueless, you slave. Well, I did see you looking weaker than a slave. Are you mocking me? All right, let's clean up. Everyone, gather around. I had some expectations, but the results were as expected. Still, good work on your first lesson. It's important to experience things like this to get a sense of where you stand, where you make mistakes, and what your limits are. Knowing these things allows you to support one another so that you can work together perfectly in battle. At the Humans Imperial School, students are split based on abilities, but here in Citon, class placement is random, so synergy is key. Instructor Idea is probably trying to emphasize that. As for the only one who passed, Student Adele. Yes. I'll be looking forward to your progress. Thank you. I'll work hard to learn everything. Please return to your classrooms for the next class. That was her praising me, right? But why did she sound so hostile? She's always looking for a chance to pick a fight, trying to make me her slave. Is it even possible for me to build my own faction in this place? After Instructor Idea's class, the rest of the lessons followed in order. Nice to meet you all. I'm the instructor in charge of theoretical education. In theory class, we learned about the history of the demonic realm and the weaknesses of humans. Demons are centered around the first demon king. And our body structure is quite similar to that of humans. Getting hit there hurts demons just the same. Next time, we'll have a quiz on today's material. If you want to avoid remedial lessons, be sure to memorize everything. Is this for real? It's just like when I went to school. First day, and I'm already feeling defeated. No friends now. Just like back then. Right. There's that girl. Maybe I should talk to her this time. It's nice to meet you. I'm Adele. Wait, why is everyone looking over here? Yes. Yeah. Nice to meet you. When two half-demons do anything, they're bound to draw attention. She seems uncomfortable. I should save the rest of the conversation for next time. I'll talk to you again at another time. Goodbye, then. Maybe I'll head to the restroom and feed my loneliness manna or something. What terrible timing. You again. I was just about to leave. Go ahead. I'll go after you. You nauseating, low-class creature. Your family must be amazing. What? To have produced garbage that can walk and talk like you. You, filthy little. I'll tear you onto pieces. Unlike Bolton, this guy shows pure hatred and hostility. If this guy is going to get in the way of my plans, then it'd be better to eliminate him right now. If I use magic, no one would mind if I blew off an arm. Stop right there. We're about to start the class, so please take your seats, the both of you. When did he get here?